Jesus, we remember your kindness, even when we forget. You remind us how you left the 99 to find us. So guys, thank you for coming on. Come and keep the conversation light. It's my privilege that we have got Becksy Tufnell.
Hello.
And in a year's time, we'll be known as Becksy Noble, wife of Jacob. Do you know Jacob?
Yeah.
Of course you did. I
think so, yeah.
That's really funny. You're going, I was just trying to be funny. No, anyway, get back to the thing. Yeah, no, we're not cutting anything. Nothing gets cut. So, guys, that was a really awesome start. Do you know Jacob? He's sitting in the room. They're getting married, and I make a stupid comment like that. So, Becksy, you're going to come and help me come and keep the conversation going?
Yeah.
Which has been, you was on the last video with Tim and Jess, which was one of our longest watched videos. So we've just been told by Jacob. Yeah. So we want to make sure that we go on longer this time, don't we? No. But so, Becksy, you're getting married. As a young Christian girl, what are some of the challenges that you've faced in, obviously getting to that point where you meet someone that you know God has asked you to marry?
Well, obviously, society, says different things about, marriage and long-term relationships. Obviously, a lot less people are getting married, whether that's to do with their values or because of the cost, because it's expensive and they'd rather just live together. Lots of people are doing things differently. A lot of people aren't able to get married young, even if they wanted to, because of certain things. So there's definitely the challenge of it not being the typical thing, or people think, oh, but you don't live together first, or things like that. Because obviously I speak about it a lot with people at work, but most of the people I speak to aren't Christian at work, so it's just a different way of doing things. But to be honest, I find most of the people that I surround myself with are very supportive. They're all really excited, so I've not had any challenges since then. But finding that person in general, I mean, I met Jacob so young that I didn't really have experienced any challenges, particularly with dating and stuff. But obviously it takes a lot of time and effort to build a relationship up to that point. And obviously we've grown a lot together, but obviously being in church and having the same values is so important, and being honest and being able to communicate and have those core just skills really to make it work was important.
Yeah, no, because I mean, obviously, I've watched you. I think it's 6 years you've been. So it'll be 7 years when you get married. Number of completion, just get that in. So yeah, you're 7 years. It's been a while, and I guess that also there's pressure in that when the longer you go out of each other.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a lot of Christian relationships are normally a lot shorter. They get there's obviously a bit of a stereotype around that. You get married quickly, short engagement, which obviously wasn't the same for us because we met so young. And I think a lot of people did say they were expecting it for a while, but obviously God's timing is always different, whether he wants someone to get married within 6 months or 7 years. Obviously it's different for everyone. But it's just about waiting for the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great to watch you guys sort of get to know each other and watch you develop your relationship. And, I was often asking Jacob, when exactly, are you going to ask Becksy to marry you, or is it just and he was planning?
Yeah.
So
I had to be patient.
Just talk us through the proposal. What was that like?
Well, the actual moment.
Yeah, just tell me, because obviously we embarrassed him in church, didn't we, on that?
Well, so we went to the Cotswolds.
Nice.
And he had spoken about this walk that he had found to do. And I was just yeah, cool. I hadn't looked into it at all. I didn't really know what it was like. And it was in February, so it had been raining loads. And so we start on this walk, we like go out of the town a bit, and there's like water completely covering the path. And I'm going, can we not just like go around the road over there? Can we just go different way? He's like, no, I think we should go through. And I'm just like, my feet are gonna get wet. Like, I don't, like, it was proper flowing over the path. And he's like, no, he's like, I'll piggyback you over. I'm like, no, it's fine. I was like, I'll just jump over, have wet feet, it's fine. Little did I know that like a few meters up there was like this house and a bridge. And then he's like, I'm going to set up the camera for a photo. I'm thinking, oh, like, fine, yeah, okay, whatever.
What was it? Come on, Jacob, please, can we just get on with the walk?
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, yeah, but yeah, fine.
That's a good indicator that you should be married. Slight frustrations in moments that turn out to be
I was a bit like,
sweet.
it's a bit embarrassing if someone walks past, but like, it's fine. So then...
It's not unusual for Jacob to say,
No,
take a
because he always
picture,
has
is
his
it?
camera, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, and then... So he like comes down next to me, we pose for the photo, and he like turned to me, and I was like... And like, I think in the video, my face is just frozen. I'm just like, and then he kind of has to like, he's like giving me a little bit of speech. Don't ask me what he said, I can't remember. And then, because I'm just like this. And then like, he like shakes me, and then he does go, do you know what's happening? And I think I go like, yeah, or like, I think so, or something. And he got down on one knee, asked me to marry him. I was like, oh yeah, I get to put on the ring now. And then, yeah, and then stood up, and then I think I go into like a whole like not believing it's real, like just shocked. And then we kind of like carried on the walk, and obviously he's like chatting to me about like how he asked my mum and dad when he got the ring and stuff. And then like we spent like the whole walk like chatting, and it was kind of a loop. So then we went back to the spot after when it like kind of like not sunk in, but like I was a bit less shocked to like take a few photos in the spot. And then yeah, and then we went for a nice meal, and when we came back we told our parents and stuff like the next day or 2 days after, and got to celebrate with everyone.
And then you said to your friends, don't say anything till
Oh yeah,
so Rob and Liz know, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
so we...
You didn't even talk. I was filming with Jacob.
Yeah, we kind of like waited
till...
till... No, because then Jacob wanted to wait till I came.
Yeah.
And then you were chatting here with someone else, and then
Ian
Lizzie
King,
was in the
I
other
think it was.
room. Yeah, Lizzie was in the other room. I think she was like asleep in the prayer room, and we like knocked.
Sleep in the prayer room.
Jacob was like, "Oh, Rob's still chatting." So we went and told Lizzie, and she's like crying. And she was like, "No, we have to interrupt and tell Rob." And then you were like, "Congratulations, guys."
Well, the funny thing was that Lizzie was going on. Jacob and Becksy wanted me to know first, and we was just laughing. But yeah, I mean, it's great to hear your story, and that, you know, remember when you announced it to the church, there was that long round of applause, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
well, I thought it was just felt long because I was standing in front of everyone, and then Jacob was like, everyone was like, no, it actually was really long.
I timed it. It was 7 minutes 15. It was a while, but the thing was, you know, I think being part of a church, young people deciding to get married, and you know, everyone was kind of thinking, how long's this going to go on for before Jacob gets the courage and all that. And then you finally announce it, and it was like everyone was just really thrilled. But obviously, you know that God was working in your relationship, isn't it? And I've watched you two guys. God's real important to you. Yeah. So you know, as someone that's getting married, what are some of your hopes? There's thunder.
It's like
this is
booming.
like, wow. This is. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
That's just thunder and lightning.
It's like right.
Yeah. So we're just blessed to. This is a real quality comma going here, isn't it? A bad start, thunder, talking about marriage. But you know, what are your goals and hope? What is your God vision for your marriage?
Well, obviously, we plan to keep like serving the church together. I think we've got a lot of skills together, which we think will like make a difference and help. And we already do quite a lot of things together. Like Jacob helps with Treasure the Faith, and we also help in the church as well. So continuing to do that and help with the youth and things to just bring people closer to God or get to know Him to start with. And I think when we have like our own space and stuff, I want to use that for like people to gather and really like encourage that sense of community, especially with young people as well. I think something we feel quite passionate about for the young adults, wanting to like make a space for young adults to like meet and worship and things like that. I think I'm really excited to do. Continue to serve and see where God takes us in like our careers and just our journey in general, because we're all just like starting with that stuff and still growing together, but just like having that joint partnership together through everything.
So, the other thing is, as you head towards getting married, what is it we as a church environment can do to help you guys? Or would you like prayer or?
Yeah, prayer is obviously always appreciated, but obviously it's like some people obviously just get married, but obviously we're looking for like somewhere to live as well, more towards the end of this year, and we're also looking for both of us to get other jobs as well. So it's like going to be a period of quite a lot of change. So like prayer for that, jobs, career, somewhere to live, where to live, how to do all that stuff, and yeah, that's the main things.
Yeah, and then the other thing that wanted to just quickly chat with you about, obviously, is Treasure the Faith.
Yeah.
So that's if you just say a little bit about what that is and.
Yeah, so Treasure the Faith is my small business. It's mainly doing like postcards, prints, cards, mainly centered around using like the power of words to share the gospel, but in like an aesthetic way. Like obviously things look nice. They're very like colourful, eye-catching, like targeted towards like younger people, but also like I found like pretty much every age quite likes it. But yeah, mainly using the power of words to share, whether that's through like t-shirts, prints. Like I've had already a lot of testimonies through like what the products have done, which is just amazing to hear about how people use them. Like I love hearing people's stories. And we just started like a sister brand, not just a Sunday club, for like more clothing and like streetwear that has mainly the slogan not just a Sunday club on it, which has a slightly different like vision to do with creating a community for young adults who feel passionately that their faith isn't just a Sunday, and sharing that light all throughout the week as well. So we're starting that as well for more like clothing, apparel, like shirts, hats, that kind of thing. But,
Right,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Yeah.
So it's called, the brand is Not Just for Sunday.
Not just a Sunday club.
Not just a Sunday club. That's amazing. And when do you hope to have your first products out there?
So it launched on the 6th of June, which is this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday.
But hopefully it'll be out by the time this comes out, maybe.
Come on. It's really exciting though, because you're quite a quiet person, but
yeah,
behind that there is a steeliness, isn't there?
Yeah.
That you have, and a real. I always see you as quite a determined person.
Yeah.
I remember when we did a few years ago, you were responsible for Limitless, but you was out in Spain, and I remember you saying, "Rob, if something goes wrong, call me while I'm on holiday," which I refused to do. But you are quite committed to stuff when you get involved, aren't you?
I'm quite passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's it. I think I'd see you not steely in a nice word, not I always enjoy being around you and laughing, and forget that I need to ask your permission if I want to give you a hug. I remember ringing you and saying, "Oh, I'm really sorry I hugged you without you asking." Safeguarding is one of those crazy things that I forget sometimes. And I went home really worried, thinking, I gave Becksy a hug. I didn't ask her permission, and you were really kind and gracious, so thanks. But you're now going to come and help me on Come and Keep the Conversation Going, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like a podcast. I like finding out more about different people. I really enjoyed the first episode with Tim and Jess we did together, so
yeah,
should be good.
We need to look at some of the dynamics of how we do that, because we were sort of like, we were sitting on a corner settee, wasn't it? It was quite weird. Yeah. When I watched it after, I was thinking, I should have thought about how we did it. But
always room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement, and you're going to certainly improve. Come and keep the conversation going.
Hopefully.
So, guys, this was just a little opportunity to get to know a little bit about Becksy. We want to get her to confident behind the camera or in front of the camera. And, a few weeks ago, I had the privilege on a thing called Strengthen to listen to a BBC presenter who made us talk as if we were doing a talk but to children. And so I've learned to use my hands and my face, and I'm going to use it in my preach. I've learned from someone to how to do this. And so we want to make comma relevant, and just change a little bit of how we do it. But we do want to keep conversations going, and Bex is going to help us on that journey and hopefully help improve it. And we want to see more people watch what we do, hopefully, and have more interesting conversations around some of the topics that affect us today. So, guys, we just want to thank you for listening. Remember, you're the head and not the tail, and God is going to do something good through you today. 99 to find us.